20 sides to every story. I'm sorry, I've got a lot of thralls to keep track of, and inevitably they all have Twitch channels. This is by far my least favorite. But here we are, and I have 3 willing participants. No magical coercion of any sort has been used here tonight. But these 3 will be playing Dungeon Crawl Classics, a wonderful game of slaughter, or so I am told. If you are a newcomer to the channel, I think I'm supposed to tell you to check out our... How do I operate this keyboard with these gloves on?
I gotcha.
Hey, Road Killer 1987, why don't you put the socials and the links into the chat? That's a good roll for you. Yes, you can join the Discord, talk to the other humans, and maybe you too can Cthulhu and play in a game like this, or Dungeons and Dragons, or whatever it is you do. Oh, there's a wooing man in the chat. That's wonderful. Thank you for stopping by. So, tonight, we are playing Dungeon Crawl Classics. The adventure is called A Portal Under the Stars. Sounds nice. Very inviting. And these 3, why don't you introduce yourselves, your human names? Say something about your origin story, and whatever details that humans share in small talk and such. How about you, Nuthouse 1462?
Well, my name is Cliff, and I've got. Do you want to know the players that I will?
Just the players. The characters will be dead soon enough, and we don't care about them. Let's you.
Oh. All right. I'm just an old guy that I think I was coerced into this game by some mental powers from that guy. You know.
No.
I don't think I can leave. You know.
Well, you can't leave, but it is your choice not to leave because you're going to have so much fun.
Okay. Yeah, that's
right. That's the right answer. Moving on to the next human.
Who's the next human? That'd
be me. DCCRPG 1978.
It's GDT RFB 1995. My name's Chris. Origin story, just what I've been on this community for about 7 months now. Been having a lot of fun. I do come tonight willingly, and just celebrated my 50th birthday last Thursday. So, and this is my first time ever playing this particular RPG. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Game Master.
Happy existing day to you. And now we come to the most annoying player of them all, Road Killer 1992.
Hi, it's Effie. I'm Road Killer Red 87. As far as my origin story, the birds were singing and on a lovely, crisp autumn October morning. The 5th of October is when I was born in Long Beach, California. Born to my mom and my dad in a hospital. I was told that there was an earthquake that happened, and out popped me.
Earthquake. Did the change your luck augur?
Yes,
Did you get a bonus to some statistic?
I don't think it works that way, Sephi.
It does. I read the rules.
Oh,
You
okay.
have to roll on the table. Maybe your parents forgot to talk to the administrators about that.
Okay, yeah, I think they did.
Okay. Well, now that we've got the backstories and we understand that I am in command of the rules, much more so than the players, let's begin the story. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. So, you three multiplied by 4 are from a small, boring village. Your lives are really quite terrible. You toil away in fields, laboring all day long like the peasants that you are, counting the days that death might take you and relieve you from this mortal coil. But once in a while, somebody comes along and tells you a story. A story that gives you a glimmer of hope that there's something more to this life. Yes, this year's harvest, it ended like all the others, and you gathered together in your little homes before your hearth, and you share stories, and you always liked enjoying and listening to the stories of Old Man Roberts. A pleasant human name. Old Man Roberts told you that when he was younger, he remembered seeing a star in the sky. The empty star. The last time that he had seen it rise in the sky, more than 50 winters passed. Under the light of that strange star, a portal opened up on the field where he labored. Yes, he'd entered that strange portal. He'd seen jewels in there, fine steel spears, and armor, masterwork. But he'd run away when the Iron Men showed up. He got spooked. And now he's old and dying, regretting his life. He could have done something cool with his life. Instead, he chickened out and ran away. But, Old Man Roberts, he was a little bit of a drunk, a little bit of a reprobate. Well, can you trust this story? Who knows? But you got nothing else going on. Most of your life is just waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting. So, why not go and wait out in that field? It's been 50 years. That star is in the sky again. Maybe you can not be such a chicken and try to face the Iron Man and get some treasure, huh? What do you think? Would be nice. I mean, if not, we can, simulate your lives as farmers and see how that goes for you.
Yes, sounds. Are you asking us or our characters, Sephi?
I guess the three of you. What do you think? Do you want to play Farmer Simulator or do you want to go on a cool adventure?
Well, I, for 1, 2, 3, 4, think that is a good idea.
Only 2 of my characters have jobs, so I don't know. The other ones don't have too much to do.
Yeah, my characters are they're a little loony. I think that they would love to go on an adventure.
Yes, dangerous
Jules.
adventures are very good for the unemployed.
Jewels and armor sounds very nice.
Well, I guess it sounds like you're going to take that chance. You leave old man Roberts, he's going to die soon. Forget him. You go out to his fields,
How old is
star
he?
in the sky. Nothing. You're just waiting. You're probably telling stupid stories of your little lives as peasants. But, oh my gosh, here it is. The empty star in the sky is brighter than ever. And suddenly, the largest stone blocks in the world start haphazardly, just like, oh my god, blowing your mind to forming a little archway. And there's a sound like that. And then you see a hallway within the archway. That's what the old man said would happen. Pretty nice. It's a nice archway directly below that bright star.
Where's the metal man?
Oh, there's no metal men yet.
Oh,
Unless
I
the
guess we
chat
don't have to
redeems like some stuff, I guess. They could put metal men in here, but none right now. No. Just a flagstone hallway that leads to a stone door at the end. So you grasp your pitchforks or your broken bottles or your pigs or whatever you brought with you. I know one of you brought some stupid animal with you. It happens every time.
I have a cow.
Say,
Yeah, I have a pony.
I don't have
Well,
any animals.
really?
Really?
Mm. Well then, I guess.
Let us move forward.
Would you like to know the name of our characters, Steffi, at least?
Okay, let's
Before they
see.
die.
Yes,
You'll
we
know
need
what
to
to
know
put
what to
on.
put on the headstones at the end. Why don't you start, Road Killer Red? 1978, 87.
You know. Come on, Steffi. My first character, he's a animal trainer, and he comes up and he talks a bit like that. What up, Doc? I'm Bugs Benny. My
Okay,
next character, my next character is the Beetle. He's kind of like he's one with like the gods and whatnot. He's actually an usher, pretty much is what he is. And
he's a beetle.
this is a beetle, I guess. No, actually his name is Sylvester Putty Tat. Fluffer and Succotash. Can't believe we stole this archway. And my other character is wow, I'm Elma Fudd. How are you today? He's a hunter. And finally, hey everybody. I think it's time that we go on this adventure, yeah.
Okay.
That was it. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, let's move on to, I'll just say Chris. I think that is your name.
That is correct. I have a potato farmer named Sheamus McDougal. Oddly enough, all my guys sound exactly the same. They all have the same accent. But he's a potato farmer named Sheamus McDougal. He has his trusty cow with him. I have a squire named Billy, who has a dented up steel helmet upon his head. A rather shifty character named Josie, who is an outlaw, and a rather studious looking chap named Balthazar, who is a wizard's apprentice.
I like these characters. Do you like these characters?
I'm not too attached to them, let's just say that, but I do like them.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that, so. Okay, how about you, Nuthouse? 1800.
Well, I've got one character called Sam Bass, and he's an outlaw.
And then I've got another one called Wilbur Wanting, and he's a halfling vagrant. I have another character called Dudley Do Right. I will always do right. He's a caravan guard.
It was.
And then I have one character called Squishy Brown, and he's a gong farmer. I got a sample right here if you want to smell it.
No. You keep that over there.
Big sack full.
Okay. Oh, is there more?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, well, the 12 of you have stepped through this portal, and now you're in, you're very cozy. You're all cozy together in this hallway. It's pretty stuffed. There's 12 of you. What the heck? And there's a stone doorway there at the end of the hall. Nothing special about it. Nothing at all. It just wants to be opened.
Does it have a handle?
Yes. It has a metallic handle. No lock.
Well, Billy the Squire will walk up there, tell everybody to stand back. He's a bit of a protector type, having been wanting to become a knight and such.
Oh, wow, you're so brave.
Thank you. And he will, he actually has thieves' tools on him, but he will attempt to discern if there's anything tricksy about this door.
Okay. I guess I should let you do something to find out if it's bad or good. Why don't you roll me an intelligence check?
It's not his forte. Is that a D20?
A d20.
And apply the modifier, yes?
And apply the modifier to this one.
That is a 15 on the die, minus 1 is a 14.
Ah. The DC was 14. Okay. Wise guy. You go up to the door. What you see is, oh, this is a nice door. It's pretty. There's little crystals embedded in the door. And it would appear that these crystals, it's really dark in here. One of you guys got a light or something?
Dudley steps up. I can save the day. I have a torch.
Yeah, save the day, light a torch, and everyone can see a little bit. What a hero. Well, the light glimmers on these crystals, and your character with the amazing intelligence check realizes that these crystals actually mimic the constellations and the stars that were in the sky before you entered here. But besides this, you don't see anything that might raise suspicion that this door is trapped.
Hmm. And and none of the gems are offset or anything like that. They all look to be exact representation of the sky when we came in.
Approximate, yes. Best you can tell.
Well, he will go ahead and do the latch and push the door open.
Okay. Across, let me see, I gotta show you what happens when you open the door. Voila! Here, you can see, across from the door, is another door. That's most of the game, is opening up doors and chasing other doors. However, flanking the door, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 4 iron statues. Each is a different fighting position, but each holding a spear in hand. And the spears are all aimed at the door that you just opened, and they are currently flying towards you.
The metal men.
I'm gonna roll, I don't know. Why don't you just kill off some of your characters and you just decide? Or you want? I should roll some dice, huh? Okay. We'll play the game the way it should be played. Alright, who is this character, Chris? That brave one.
He'll leave the squire.
Oh. Yikes. Does an 11 hit?
Uh, yes.
Oh. Well, he's going to take 2 points of damage.
He screams out in pain, but he is still standing currently.
What? Okay, alright. Well,
But
let's move
he's
on
wobbly.
to, there are 4 spears, but he gets hit by one, and he stumbles kind of out of the way, and, oh, who could be there but Nuthouse? 2. Which of your characters has the lowest luck score?
That would be Wilbur, the vagrant.
Oh, well, sounds like things haven't been going well for a while then.
The handles aren't what they used to be.
He gets a 19 spear, found him. Oh, 7 points of damage. Sorry, dude.
Oh, 7 points. That's all he had. He's
Well,
gone.
that's sad. Okay, well then, do we need more time?
What?
I mean, the process of his death.
No one paid any attention to him. He was just a beggar. You know, he was just asking for handouts all the time. No one wanted to. Everyone was ignoring him anyway. So
Yeah, well,
yeah,
such as
it's
his
just
death.
people just step over.
Here, let's move on to Road Killer Red. Who's your favorite character?
Sylvester Putty Tat.
Okay, let's see, Sylvester. Hopefully he doesn't leap up and play with this thing like it's a little toy. Oh, is it a 16? Does a 16 hit?
Fluffer and Succotash. That hits.
2 points of damage.
Oh, he yelps out in pain. Ow! But is still up.
I'm gonna hit him again with the other one. 17.
That hits. Oh,
6 points of damage.
a Fluffer and Succotash. I'm dead.
Eat that, Putty Tat.
Oh
Okay, we're done
no.
with the killing portion of this room because
The beetle.
his little beetle.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. He's got 2 spears in him. Too bad he didn't survive. His spears are pretty nice. 1d8 damage.
Ooh.
Oh.
Josie the Outlaw says, let's gather up everything that they were carrying.
Okay. My
It's
characters will
unfortunate.
take all the stuff Sylvester had, and Bugs is going to take one of those spears on the ground. Yeah, what's this, Doc? Oh, a spear. Not bad.
Dudley
Not bad at
will.
all.
Dudley will probably take the spear that was in Wilbur, so he'll pull that one out. Had a
Billy
little
will-
problem because it was really in deep.
Billy will pick up the spear that hit him.
As you are recovering these things, you just look across the room. These statues, clearly mechanical, the arms extended like that, like they're some kind of Olympian that just threw their spear and they're just stuck there, not moving.
Porky Pig is gonna move up. What's the big idea? What's going on here? Why, is there so many, doors? Does it look like do they look like they just look like statues? They don't look like anything else.
Give me an intelligence check. These Looney Tunes characters. See how they do.
Porky Pig. Intelligence. Ooh, a 14.
What is that? 2 14s in a row? Okay, I'll tell you what, Hotshot. What you notice, just like their spears were not a part of their form, these middlemen, not really statues, they are actually wearing armor. Armor. Mail armor. but it's all cursed, so you shouldn't wear it.
Oh, do we know that?
Yes, I just told you.
You suck a bit cursed. I don't know if it's worth picking these up and such.
But they're
Curse, you say?
But that's right. I could see the gleam.
Well, what kind of a curse?
I'm not sure. How about you, buddy? Try to.
Sephi, do you want us to hurry up? I'm sorry.
I'm just going to say you can make up whatever curse. I don't really care. Just don't put it on.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe try one out.
Yeah, doesn't sound like. I don't think they'd be good in my line of work.
Well, not being armored, my squire could use some scale mail armor. So he is going to risk it. Take the scale mail armor off of one of these statues.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess you get a +4 AC bonus.
What does that do to like reflex save or whatever?
Check penalty -4.
Ooh.
Your speed is reduced by 5 feet. I mean, you're so slow. Why would you want? You should just not wear it, probably. That's the curse. -5 feet of movement.
Billy puts it on and he says, I think it's good if anybody else is interested.
Oh, my supposed to be playing tricks.
Oh,
Dudley's thinking it over, but
you go ahead, Dudley. Put it on.
well, I'm a guard. I always wanted some armor like that. I think I'm gonna take one. So he takes one and puts it on.
Oh no. +4 to armor class. Anyone else want to roll the dice?
Oh, there are
Roll the
more?
dice. I mean, take this freebie that the module just handed to you.
There are more. There are more. There's
There's
more.
4. Did you get
Oh,
4?
there's 4. Oh, I'll say Elmer Fudd will go up and take one.
Okay. From behind you, you see the portal go away. You're stuck here. You're stuck in my dungeon. How does that feel?
Scary.
Why?
Not
Why?
good.
It's not so bad.
Did anybody else want that fourth suit?
Bugs Benny would say, "Yeah, it's all yours, there. Go ahead."
Sheamus, the potato farmer, will take the other scale armor.
Very well.
Hey, Sheamus, you ever need any fertilizer? I've got lots.
Always. Could always use fertilizer.
After this is over, I'll bring a load over for you.
It's fantastic.
Seems a
Then.
strange concern at the moment. But I don't understand human behavior, so maybe this is a reasonable reaction to this turn of events.
Who wishes to go through that other door?
I
We
think
can't go back.
I vote someone with armor. Bitty.
Dudley will step up. We'll go.
Wonderful.
Dudley
You like
steps
to
up.
open this door?
He does.
That's good. It's the only door. There's no other choices, really. You open the door. You're not dead yet. But you're looking at a spacious chamber. Marbled floors. And there's a door on each wall. At the far end, you can see a towering granite statue of a magnificent, bald guy with some tentacles, robe, bunch of stars in his robe. He's a cool-looking guy. And he's pointing with his outstretched hand, an index finger, right at you. What? Right over here.
You should get a statue
Like
of
that.
yourself like that.
Hmm?
You should get a statue of yourself like that.
I did. I put it in this room.
Oh, that's you? Doesn't look like you.
No, but it looks like me a little bit. I reflavored the room. I put a thing that looks like me in the room.
You're pointing at us in the room? You're pointing at our characters?
Yeah, big granite statue of me pointing at you.
What does it mean? What do you mean? Why are you there? What are you doing? What does it signify for us since you're there?
Terror. You should be afraid.
Yes?
Can I tell you more? Oh, he's got a big book, a grimoire hangs beside at his hip. He's wearing a belt. It's just like a
Grimoire.
statue, you know, like it's a stone. It's not a real book, but it looks like he's got a book.
Is that
He's a 30 feet tall monument of terror.
is that where you get all your ideas for your traps?
Some of them are in there. Also, little doodles I make.
Oh. Well, Dudley's going into the room.
He's going into the room.
Yeah, Dudley's he's
Be careful, Dudley.
Well,
Bitty,
That's good.
be careful.
yeah, you better be careful because you need to
Dud-
make a
Dudley's
reflex
fearful.
saving throw. No, just kidding. I need to roll a dice. I'm gonna burn you up. With a 12 hit.
Dudley? 12?
A 12.
No.
What?
He's got the
Okay.
armor on.
You got the armor on, he says. Oh my gosh. Okay, fine. The statue, not me, the statue, its finger shoots out blast of fire, and it hits you. And the metal gets all hot, and it's uncomfortable, I guess, but I guess it doesn't do any damage. When the statue's like pivoting, it's looking at the other people in the hallway, getting ready with his finger guns.
Do we make a run for one of the doors?
I think that would be a good idea there. Bitty, maybe one to the left.
You want to
One
go
to
to
the
this
left.
one? This one.
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Doc, he's sure.
All right. As you make it to the door, the statue turns. And Chris, which
Yes.
of your characters has the lowest luck score?
That would be Sheamus.
Okay, Sheamus, let's see what happens. There's another burst. A jet of flame. Oh no, does a 10 hit?
Does not. He also has armor on.
Nine. I guess, like, you get through the door and... What do? Do you close the door? Are you scared? Intimidated by the manliness of the tentacled being?
I would say under the circumstances, yes. I would say Sheamus is probably the last one in, and he would close the door behind him.
You close the door. Smart move. Okay, now you're in the hallway. And at the end of the hallway, another stone door closed. Bound in iron.
I'm gonna
You did-
have. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, Josie says to Dudley, "You did a good job with that other door. Do you want to take this one?"
Sure. No
He's-
problem.
Just in case Bugs Benny is gonna hold up a crowbar and say, "Here you go, just in case." He'll give
What's
it to
that
you.
for?
Well, just in
They
case
would-
you kind of. Oh, you got it.
They would
Okay.
buy this door.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
He opens it up.
Okay. You open it up. Oh. Well, if you're talking in there, so you can get a little view. And you are staring into interesting looking chamber. There's a wide stone throne that faces you from the center of this square room. The walls are hung with primitive plate tablets, head high and inscribed with strange symbols. Each tablet is a few feet wide, and there are dozens hanging on the four walls. However, your attention is riveted to the enormous, beautiful snake. It's coiled from around the throne. It wriggles out its ringed crimson face. It is the color of hellfire. And there's a demonic horn in the center of his fanged head. He wants to be your friend.
Friend.
I'm just kidding. He wants to murder you all. He says, "I am Sarah, and you intrude on my guardianship." Yeah, we're gonna roll, I guess. Some dice to see who gets to get killed first. What?
I said I apologize. I forgot to knock.
Yeah, you didn't knock, and now he's pissed.
I
Go ahead
didn't
and
know.
why don't you all just roll a d20? If you have a character that has an agility bonus, you can add that to this d20. Okay. Cliff, what do you have?
14.
14, not bad. Chris.
15.
Oh. And Ike.
14.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great. I have a 20. Not me. This snake that's going to kill you, he got a 20. And so he slithers out, all mad. Who opened the door?
Dudley.
One of Cliff's characters. The door opener. He's going to get a big bite. How does a 20 sound?
That
Pretty
definitely did.
good. 4 points of damage.
Oh, Dudley. He's gone.
I should have my trumpeter come out and play taps for your character or something.
Da-da, 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 da-da.
Sorry about that. Yeah, let's see. I'm going to play a little trumpet song. It's actually me playing the trumpet. Oh, and he's standing right on Isaac's roadkiller's head. Isn't that nice? Okay, moving on. Okay, Cliff, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Big demon snake. Right near the doorway.
Well, Sam Bass will move up and take a swing at that snake with his short sword.
Okay.
$12.
Would you like to... Okay, I didn't explain some of the rules. Yeah, when you're in a situation and it's not quite a success, but you would like it to be a success, you can actually burn your luck ability score to give your d20 roll +1 for each point that you burn. I would
Right,
ask you if you would like to burn luck repeatedly, trying to whittle away your resources throughout the adventure. Now is such a time. Would you like to burn any luck?
I think I will.
Okay, how many points?
I'll burn 3 points of luck. Bring it up to 15.
Oh, okay. That was more than you needed. You hit.
All right. Okay, I'll 7 points of damage.
What?
I rolled a
Okay,
6.
that's pretty good, I guess. Nice job. He's still
All right.
alive, though. He's not like one of you little weenies. He's got more than 2 hit points. Okay, 7 damage, he says. Okay, you got some more characters? Or did I kill most of them already?
I have Squishy Brown as well.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Squishy will move up into there and he's going to attack with his trowel. That's only going to be 8, and he's not going to burn any luck.
Not feeling lucky, punk. Alright,
No.
we'll move on.
Not.
I gotta leave something for these other guys to do something. How about... Oh, I shouldn't have even had you go, Cliff, because Chris had the 15. How could you let me do that? We're going all out of turn. Chris, it is your turn.
think you might be muted.
I mean, I can understand you because of the telepathy, but everyone else can't actually hear you.
My apologies, I was muted. Josie and Balthazar are kind of hanging in the back a little bit, but Sheamus and Billy the Squire are going to run to engage this thing. So first, Sheamus attacks with his pitchfork. It's a 13.
Yeah, I guess it hits him.
That was 5 points of damage.
Oh man, the snake is not happy. He's like, I just want to be friends. Okay, he's still up.
And Billy runs up to attack it from the other side. That is a 6 on the die, so that is a 7.
Oh, he might live to have a second turn. Okay. How about you, Road Killard? 3.14.
I guess Elmo Fudd will go up. Hey, yo, a snake, you'll do. Gonna get you with my pitchfork. That's a 9. No.
No.
Did I get
Would you
there?
like to burn some luck?
No. Not for that. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I'm just asking questions, man. Is that it? Oh, you guys are dead?
Oh no! Can I use it? I could do another one.
I guess. I'll let you do another one.
Okay, Bugs Bunny. Yeah, this is how it's done, there, Doc. He's gonna go up with his spear. Oh no! I rolled a 1.
Oh, that is not good. Okay, so you fumbled. It happens to the best of us.
Oh
So
no!
here's what you need to do. We're gonna roll on a table. The fumble table.
Okay.
Are you wearing any armor?
Bugs Bunny is not.
Okay, then you can just roll a d4.
Okay. A 3.
You have a luck modifier.
Oh, no. 10. 0 luck.
Okay. So you lost control of your weapon. What was he? Was Bugs Bunny using some kind of carrot?
He was using a spear that killed his
Oh,
friend.
a spear. Okay. Well, he's not
Sylvester.
used to using a spear. He's used to walking around with a damn carrot in his mouth, being an asshole. And so he loses control of the spear, and he's just kind of fumbling around. You're gonna take a -2 penalty on your next attack, Bugs.
Oh, dear. I don't know. I don't know how to
What's
say.
up,
All I
Doc?
hear it. All I know is what's up, Doc.
Okay, are we done? Are there more Looney Tunes?
Porky Pig.
But I'm gonna go up with my my spear as well. No,
We
my
I
shovel.
heard about you and your characters, and
What? What's wrong?
I heard about it.
I already wasted all my good ones on Alex.
Yeah.
A 15 to hit.
Okay, you have to roll some damage. We'll see. Maybe
2 points of damage.
2.
2.
Why'd you even bother? I'll mark it down though. All right, the snake. I'm gonna roll a dice because I kind of dislike all of you equally. Oh, Now, I'm not really targeting you there, road killer,
Uh-huh.
but it just happens it's you.
Was it that whatever it was 1 through 4, it was gonna be me?
It
Is that-
says IKE.
Oh. Okay.
So, which of your characters has the lowest luck score?
That would be Elma Fudd. Uh-oh.
Okay, well, the snake thinks that he looks delicious.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but does a 19 hit?
Ow. That hurts.
How many hit points does this dude have?
3.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah?
It's 1 point of damage.
Yes! Elmer Fudd is still alive.
This is like the worst demon snake thing ever. Alright, well, I guess we're back to... We're gonna do it right this time. Chris, it's your turn.
All right. We'll stick with the same two. Sheamus and Billy. Sheamus first here. Ooh, I rolled a 17 on the die, +1. That is an 18. For 6
Yeah,
points.
that's way more than you need. The stupid snake is gonna die.
6 points.
Alright, I guess there's this guy on the internet, like Matthew Mercer 77. He always says at the end, like when you kill the thing, you get to like describe it. So here's your chance.
Well, he there's a thing swinging his head. He takes the pitchfork, sticks it into the side of the snake's neck, and drives it to the ground. And then Billy the Squire lops its head off.
Well, congratulations. I'm not sure how much of an achievement it is. This snake, kind of a worthless snake demon, but you did it. You get some experience points, and you're in this room with this throne.
Did you say something was on the snake's head?
A little horn. He's like, wee. Demon horn.
Trophy. Billy the Squire will take it.
All
And,
right. You
he doesn't
cut
have
away from the
anything-
snake's flesh this horn. It is yours.
He doesn't really have something to carry that on, so he gives it to Balthazar to put in his sack. So I will put that on Balthazar's sheet. Billy is feeling
So-
very accomplished.
So now that you're here, the snake lays dead at the floor. You can see the throne in the middle of the room. And all around, hanging from the walls, are these tablets.
Balthazar wants to go to the tablets and look at them, see if he can read them or anything. See if he understands the language on them.
Well, is this, tell me about this guy. Is he, what kind of guy is he? Smart guy?
He's a pretty smart guy. He's a wizard's apprentice.
Oh, jeez. Well, fine, I guess. Wizard's apprentice rolls up there and he's like, look at these tablets. It looks like they're trying to tell us something. Some kind of a story. And he starts to look and study these tablets. And what he can tell is that they tell the story of an alien race. I mean, I think, like, not really alien, just kind of normal people with tentacles from the stars. But I guess from your perspective, not normal, not from where you come from, but it seems that your ancestors who live in the stupid town where you're from, they fell victim to these alien creatures who enslaved them and made them fight in their wars and engage in some conquest and all sorts of pretty fun things.
It sounds like these
But-
aliens were pretty cruel,
Hey,
terrible individuals.
Yeah, they're horrible. I would hate to meet one.
Weaker and people.
well, you watch it there because they left for some reason told by the tablets, and they're going to come back someday. So there's shape up there.
If I saw one of these guys, I give him what for? I give him a. I punch him right in the face with my carrot, Doc.
Oh,
Sam Bass is going to look around the room and see if there's, he's going to look behind these tablets and all that sort. He's looking for an exit out of this room because he doesn't want to have to go back through that room with that big ugly statue.
yeah, okay. You flip over one of the tablets, and there's a little door there that leads home. Of course not. There's no way out.
Can my character, Porky Pig, check out the throne?
Yes. Okay, you go to the throne, and you're gonna sit your little piggy behind on the throne, or are you just checking it out, looking at it?
Yeah, I'll sit on it. He's getting
You're
tired.
gonna sit on it.
Yeah.
Okay, you sit on the throne. What you see as you do so is that it looks directly upon the back of the door. And you feel like you're having sort of an out-of-body experience a bit. And you're looking and you're just sitting in this chair and night sky, plenty of stars, a nebula in the sky, kind of purple haze.
Huh?
You don't really understand what is happening to you, but if you were more than a Porky Pig clone, you maybe would be able to use this throne to do amazing things. Maybe even change the constellations, shape the sky, shape the stars.
He's gonna try to reach out and try to move some of these stars around.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What kind of a spell check do you have?
Spell check?
Yeah, you don't have one, so you can't do this thing.
Oh,
I said if, you're just a Porky Pig.
hey!
But it's still a fun ride. You take a fun ride through the stars.
Okay, he's gonna get down and tell everyone about his
You know
ride.
what? Why don't you make me a luck roll?
Okay. Do I have to roll under my luck?
Yeah.
Okay, Porky Pig has a luck of 17.
What?
A 12.
Okay. So you're trying to focus your mind. Tell me what you want to do with that. You can kind of see the little stars are all that kind of a quiver. You feel like you might be able to move one.
Okay. Yeah. I'll move one. I'll violently shake it back and forth, and then I'll put it. I don't know. Maybe I guess where the aliens were from. I'm just gonna take a wild guess and just try to like mix up the star around it and just kind of create chaos and then drop it there.
Okay. Well, you just killed like millions of people.
Was he correct? Was
And
he
you
an
set
alien?
you set in motion events which we can't even detail in this adventure. How do you? Wow, Porky
Buddy.
Pig is a
Buddy,
real.
buddy. That's all, folks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you had your fun. You get a lot of experience points for that, I guess.
I've got a lot of kills on that one, huh?
Yeah. Advanced to level 10. You won DCC. All right. Well, what else does he want to do in this room? Well, you can go back to the really cool statue that's waiting for you. That's not dumb.
Go back there. If you tell Balthazar about that,
You definitely would say,
Well, I moved a star quite a bit around. I don't know. Felt like there were millions of people crying out in pain.
and then silence. It's was the sky that you saw what like the current constellations?
Judge Sephi? What?
They did not necessarily mimic the stars the way that you saw them in the night sky before you entered.
I would tell him no.
Do you want to take a look? Maybe you might get more out of it than me.
You talking to me?
Balthazar will sit on the throne and see if he has the same experience.
You have a very similar experience. Yes, you sit on the throne. You see yourself as almost like the center of the galaxy with all the stars kind of orbiting around you. If you would like, give me a luck check. You want to roll under your luck score.
I rolled a 12 and his luck is 15.
All right. Well, it seems like you feel like you've got maybe very limited control. Maybe you could move something. One little bit, one piece of the cosmos.
He will take one of the stars. Basically, the general idea is I want to recreate the stars as I saw them when we entered, as possible way to maybe open the door back up as a way out. So if I can see any constellation or whatever that looks off, I want to try to move one to make it appear closer to what was. So you may have to take multiple tries. I guess that's what I'm attempting to do.
You think that maybe you could move the empty star to its position?
Yes.
When you saw the portal open, and you do so. You don't see anything right here that has happened, but If you want to check your math, maybe you could go back to the beginning and see if that doorway is open.
I inform everybody of what I did. Say I moved that empty star to its position as a way to possibly have a way out. So we're gonna have to go.
Wow.
We're gonna have to go back through the uh, through that chamber with that statue that shot the flame at Dudley. But it would be wise, at least for one of us, to make a run for it. And Josie says he'll do it. If everybody else wants to stay here for the time being.
Sure, if you want to get yourself killed, go ahead.
Well, we have to get out of here anyways, so.
All
Yep.
right.
So Josie
is
will
going
make a
to
run for it.
try to make a run for it past the magnificent statue of the beautiful alien creature. As Josie
Yes.
runs through that
One step-
room.
Oh, I seen.
What do you? What? What you're mumbling. What did you say?
I said I don't know. I don't know a beautiful statue. All I seen was that big ugly thing with the tentacles and.
You watch it. All right, Josie. Let's see what happens as you run past it. It pivots on its cylinder on the pedestal. Grinding stone. It tries to follow you with its pointer finger. It tries to shoot a flame bolt, which will succeed this time. 15 hit.
15. Can I use a luck point to reduce your roll?
No.
That doesn't work like that?
Only to affect your own.
Okay, then yes. That surpasses his AC by 1.
All right. This is 1d6 fiery damage. Oh my gosh, 1 point.
He's still up. Okay.
Okay. But you've caught on fire. You're just like a little fireball. Ah! As you're running forward, you could make a reflex save to see if you could put the flames out.
Okay. That is a 9.
Would you like to burn any luck?
Yeah, because currently I have 1 hit point. So I will burn 9. I will do a why don't I do 4 points. So take it to a 13.
That's enough. As you escape from the central chamber, you do a tuck and roll. You manage to put the flames out, and for now, you are safe from the beautiful statue. You return to the entrance, and what you see are the beautiful fields of the old drunk, Old Man Roberts. The way home, should you need it.
He goes up on the side of the door so he can't see the flame thing, and he hollers to the other doorway that it worked. It worked. Hopefully somebody can hear him. So
You all hear the shouting of someone that sounds like they've inhaled some degree of smoke inhalation, saying that it worked.
Oh,
Smell something burning.
I think he said
Hair.
it worked.
we have our way out after we complete whatever it is that we're here to do. Finish looking at this place.
Well, how about this, Doc? How about you come out first, and as you come out, we'll all move to another door.
Which Doc are you talking to?
You.
The one that's on the. He's pretty much just gonna try to convince your character to come out first, so that they could try to run. The group could run to another door.
Well, he was talking to Josie, who was at the other
Yes.
place.
Yeah.
Wave something in front of the door and get that statue's attention, so we could make a run for it.
Okay. Actually, Josie will do that. But he says on the count of 3. I'll leave on 2, and you guys leave on 3.
All right. So it sounds like the group wants to rendezvous at one of these doors. Which door would you like to try to get to?
Do we want to do the north one?
Yeah,
That's
we'll go north.
closer. It's
We'll go north.
closer.
Very well. So you do the counting game. You get to 2, and Josie moves through the door. And it's going to draw the fire.
Please, please.
I rolled a 22 to hit.
Jeez.
All right. Bye, Josie.
Bye, Josie. Sometimes the stars that burn the brightest burn real hot. And such as it is with Josie. But you give the opportunity to the group to check out a door. And they open it up, and I assume they go right through. Okay, this room looks pretty nice, actually. It's like a big pool. Pool party. Yes. And as you come in here with, who's the torchbearer?
Well, Dudley was the torchbearer, but Sam Bass took one of his torches and lit it. So he's got it now.
Okay. Well, he comes into the room, and you can see this chamber is enormous, and it's filled with a large rectangular pool of water that runs nearly the entire length of the room. There's sort of a diffused light that shines upward from the pool, illuminating wide pillars that line the walls. Strangest of all, though, you see, shambling about in the room, man-shaped crystalline creatures that kind of dance and shuffle in your direction. Probably no problem. But they're moving slowly towards you from the far reaches of the chamber. What do you do?
What are they like in a line, or are they on one side or the other?
There are 3 on the left side and 3 on the right side.
I would say, or well, let's see.
Maybe we should all get on one side. Make them all come on one side, and we'll just run around the pool, and won't even bother with them. What do you say?
Like a ring around the rosy type deal. Make them come on one side, and then we run around the opposite way. So we have the pool in between us, so we could get to that door. Try to juke them out.
Long as we can keep out of their reach. We'll do it.
All right.
Okay.
Should I?
So you got 3 of them are like over here, 3 of them over here. Which way do you go?
I'm. Porky Pig is gonna suggest going like that.
Okay. So you're there, and you see they move pretty slowly, but they're like creeping and moving, and they start moving over towards you, and they're like over here. And from the other side, the other 3 are over here.
Oh, they move quick. Can we try to jet through without getting hit? Like maybe like that.
Try and
Okay.
pass 'em.
Run as fast as we can.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. And they're just like, they turn, and they start trying to follow you pretty slow.
All right, we're gonna everyone doesn't mind me moving our token, right? Is that okay?
No, that's fine.
Okay. We'll move up through here and then try to run as fast as we can to the door and see if it's open.
So as you're running, like past the pool,
Mhm.
you can see that the light that is coming up, it seems to be coming from tiny gemstones that are lining the bottom of the pool. Each
Oh.
one is maybe like 6 inches in diameter.
Hi.
A little bit of kind of like, I don't know, the light just kind of filters up through the water and it creates this very strange effect throughout the room. The pool
Can I
party.
tell how deep the pool is?
How deep?
Yeah.
Not too deep. You're thinking maybe 10 feet deep at the deepest end.
Oh, Sam Bass, he's an outlaw. He's just drooling over those gems. Just
Oh yeah.
can't we just get a few of them?
Do it.
Sam's gonna take a quick dive in there and grab a few.
So will Bugs Benny.
Bugs Bunny's going to
Mm-hmm.
Splish splash. The 2 of you get in the water. Now, as you kind of dive down there, now there's a lot. There's like hundreds of crystals, and what you learn, they're not just lining, like they're not just sitting down there like some kind of strange crystal gemstone wishing fountain. They're actually like in the stonework. You would have to like chisel them out or work at them with a crowbar or some such.
Bugs Bunny has a crowbar. Bugs Benny, sorry. Has a crowbar.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I got one right here. Remember I tried to give it to him?
I remember. Okay. So you can use that. What's going on with the others that aren't in the pool? The little crystal creatures are like, hello. We want to be your friend. They don't say that, but they look real friendly. With razor sharp edges and
Like the snake.
Billy and Sheamus will kind of stand together at where the ones are coming in this direction to kind of give people some time and attempt to, with the spear and pitchfork, try and kind of keep them at bay, or actually like maybe shove them towards the pool away from where the companions are.
All right. How about where is the torchbearer?
The torchbearer would have had to have passed the torch to Squishy Brown, I guess, because he's in the
Okay.
pool.
What's Squishy Brown doing?
Squishy Brown is actually opening the door because he wants to get out of there.
Oh, okay. Well, then you notice the crystal creatures seem to be going over there by the door. They're very slowly following Squishy Brown.
He's yelling,
Squishy Brown opens the door,
forget the
and he
gems!
sees that there is a spiraling staircase that leads down.
Sheamus is going to try something. Sheamus also has a torch. He's going to light the torch off of the other torch and lay the torch on the ground like 10 feet from the door. Like,
Oh, okay. Give me a personality check.
personality check for Sheamus. I rolled an 18.
Oh my gosh. You make that flame look so good. You maybe do a little twirl or something, because those little creatures are like, oh. And then they start shuffling over there. And as soon as they get within 5 feet of that torch, they just kind of stand there.
Drawn towards the light.
And they're just, seems like, mesmerized by it. So meanwhile, back in the pool, 2 minutes pass, and the two of you are cranking away at these gems. Okay. Why don't you give me... No, I don't care. You do it. You get your gemstone. How about you? What's the other guy? There's Bugs Bunnies, and they're all wet and sopping wet, grabbing gemstones with a crowbar. How about Cliff? You got a character down there. What's he doing?
Sam Bass. I don't know if he doesn't have a crowbar. All he's got is short sword, and I don't know if that's good enough to pry one of those gems loose. If he doesn't have any luck right away, he's gonna pop up to the surface and get out of there.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
$12.
Okay, yeah, no problem. You kind of wedge his short sword in there and use it as a lever. The two of you, about 2 minutes of working, able to pry this crystal out. Congratulations, you're rich. You got a gemstone. It's worth 10 silver pieces. Pretty good. But as you do that, you notice that some water. There's like a hole there, and the water is going through the hole, flowing down. What did you do?
Is that good?
Do you think it would be good? Who knows? Best not to think about it. Would you like to get more gemstones?
How long does a torch burn? Like a half an hour? We have a half an hour to an hour or whatever that these things are going to be
We'll say an
mesmerized by
hour.
the torch. I think we have time to get some more of them.
Yeah, I mean, Bugs Bunny will Benny will continue to kind of go up for air and then go back down and continue.
Is this
All right.
water potable, by the way? Does it look like you can drink it?
It looks clean. It's clear. No
Well.
funky stuff growing in there.
Billy the Squire will scoop his steel helmet down into it and get some water for everybody. If anybody wants to drink some, he'll drink some.
Oops.
Sam's gonna tap Bugs on the shoulder and point upwards. We gotta go.
Just one more. Just one more there, Doc.
Oh boy. All right, so you're gonna get another gemstone.
Truck,
Yes.
he's going.
Yes, he'll get another one. He's going to try to get as many as he can.
All right. 2 minutes pass. You crank away. Boop. You got another one with 10 silver pieces. Another little hole is draining water down.
Good. He's
All
gonna.
right, you want to keep going?
Bugs Bunny looks like he'll get the hint. Bugs Benny will move on.
Okay. You get out of the pool. Dry yourselves off a bit. What happened with the guy that opened the door and saw the staircase? Did he go down, or is he just hanging out over there?
He stepped through the door, but he's waiting for the rest of the party to.
Yeah, he'd say the rest of the party will, or at least my characters will move through.
Okay.
Same here.
All right, then. You move. Eat. Oh, don't look too quick. Oh, be careful.
All of a sudden, I'm feeling very scared.
No. Don't worry about it. Okay, you go down the staircase here. Look at that. It's just a little squiggly Q in there. That's the staircase, and you see a door. You're gonna open the door, and you're gonna look into this room. A long, narrow room. Guess what? There's a door at the far end. There are several ledges holding miniature clay soldiers, and 2 tables with armies of opposing soldiers laid out around buildings and halls. Somebody likes to play Warhammer. These little soldiers, these little figurines, they look a lot like the little metal men you saw upstairs that you stole all their stuff. Their scale mail and their spears.
Are they?
When-
Can you remove them?
Yes, you can move them about and pick them up. They're just very small.
You say that they're clay?
Yes.
Are there spears, Clay?
They're like little twigs, little pieces of wood, and someone's
Oh.
painted them to look like little metal tips. Pretty sloppy work. Someone did pretty fast work.
Amateurs work.
Balthazar will grab a couple of them and a few of them put into his sack as a souvenir. Or
Okay.
Elmer Fudd's gonna move up and go, wow, there's a water, silver, Quay people. What are they looking at?
What are they looking at?
That's what I said. What are they looking at?
What are the soldiers looking at?
Yes.
They're looking at each other and they want to stab each other. You do notice, as they're trying to check them out and see what's going on, four of the soldiers depict generals, and those ones are made of silver.
Should we throw those into the sack too? We can divvy all this up when we leave, but
Yeah, that sounds good there, Doc. We should take everything that looks of value.
These four soldiers, the generals, made of solid silver. The detail work on them is Sith Lord Dave quality. They are worth 20 gold each.
Oh.
Yeah, now you're getting somewhere.
clay ones aren't really worth anything.
No. They're more like Albinosaurus Jones quality.
Well,
So can we see clear to the bottom of the to the other end of the room?
Yes. You can see the door there that leads to a fun surprise.
Elmer Fudd. Oh, so we're able to move these statues, no problem. Elmer Fudd, I have a little friend, and I keep him with me wherever I go. It's my hand. I like to use him to go first wherever I go. And he's going to throw his hand into the hallway. Get over there. He's going to throw some food at the end of the hallway. If anything happens to his hand.
It just goes clock, 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 and it moves about and eats your food.
That's good. In that case, oh, then there's nothing to worry about. Henrietta, the hen is fine. And he's going to go over and pick her up.
Okay, you do that.
And look at the end of and look to the door. And he's going to attempt to open it.
All right. There's a lot going on here as you open the door. Brace yourselves, it's a breathtaking scene. An enormous, like the far end of the chamber, on this, like, tiered dais. An oversized throne rests. Seated on the throne is a clay figure that resembles me, Cephalossk. Very similar to the rotating statue that you saw that burned your asses earlier, or tried to. Didn't do a very good job. But here is a chance at redemption, because you see below the dais at floor level 7 statues of clay generals that stand motionless. Below them, in a huge pit that runs the length of the room, stands an army of clay soldiers. There are dozens upon dozens of them, arrayed in marching formation, their clay armor and clay spears, equipped for war. There's a stillness that pervades the room. It is the stillness of death, the silence of a tomb. Then suddenly, the stillness is broken as the clay warlord of Cephalossk raises an arm and points in your direction. He called me stupid several times throughout the adventure. Slay them all. And you start to hear kind of a stirring in the pit. The soldiers are wrapping their spears up and down. They're gearing up to smoke you and kill you and TPK the adventure. So,
I never
what do you
called
do?
you. I think I called you ugly, but I didn't call you stupid.
Yeah. Semantics.
I think my characters would run.
Okay. You running away? Just like old man Roberts ran away? Probably smart.
That's how
What?
he got over.
He-
How big
if
are
he-
these clay guys? Are they our size? Like they're
Yes, they're like 6 feet tall.
do they have weapons?
They've got clay spears.
Maybe we should let one of these guys go into the room. We close the door, and we try to take it on and see how strong they really are.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't care if he's very strong. There's a lot of them. I don't think we should,
Just close the door.
Yeah, I say we back up. Let's close the door. I mean, I hate to say this, but we did leave a room unchecked upstairs, but I don't think we can defeat this foe. There's dozens upon dozens of those things, those animated clay warriors.
Too bad we couldn't flood the that thing, with all that clay. It would just they dissolve.
One thing, I guess, if we're going to be backing out, one thing Balthazar wants to do is grab one of those clay figurines out of his bag, and he drops it on the ground and stomps on it as he watches over the crowd of these things and to see if one of them gets crushed.
You just break your play toy.
Okay, all right.
Porky Pig is gonna take out one of those silver generals.
Go, but he doesn't mean it. You all go back. But I'm a general. You should listen to me.
In what world did you think that would work?
I don't know. This is DCC.
No, nothing happens. You just look dumb.
Yeah, I'd say we back up.
Okay.
I'm gonna check.
You
I'm gonna
back
check
up.
one. I'm gonna check one of
Okay.
the silver statues at one of those clay guys to see if it just breaks in two. I want to see how fragile these things are.
The silver statues, its spear maybe breaks a bit, but it's pretty solid.
Okay. All right.
With some
Okay.
effort, you could probably bend it, or if you apply some heat to it, maybe it'd be kind of malleable. But
I meant to the creatures that are coming, the clay guys that are coming. I want to see
Yeah.
if they're brittle or not. That's what I'm trying to do
how are you doing that?
by checking one of those silver statues at it. My
You're throwing
silver
the statue. Okay. Yeah, make a ranged attack.
Okay.
It's like D20 and agility modifier that you probably don't have.
Porky Pig has a +1.
Why is this Porky Pig? He's got god tier stats.
He's the one that I've been trying to keep safe. 14. 14 to hit.
14 to hit. Oh, well. I have to look up the stats on these things. Yes, it hits. Roll 1d3 damage.
Okay. 3. No, I'm sorry. 2 points.
2 points, okay. It strikes at the thing, and you see a bit of its clay material kind of crumbles off of its body, leaving a divot. But it's still moving.
Okay, so strong enough. Okay, he's gonna. Porky Pig is gonna say, but yeah, I think it's time to go. Maybe they are a bit strong. And
Okay. You close the door. And now what do you wish to do? You can hear the clamoring of all the statues. Sounds like they're climbing up and out of the pit.
Yeah, let's get back upstairs.
All right. You make your way back upstairs. You can see the crystal creatures are still entranced with the light show.
Bugs Bunny is going to attempt to go and get the torch and throw it out of the door.
At this door?
No. Oh. No, he's gonna throw it out this way.
Trying to lead the crystal creatures out there? Okay. You can do that, no problem. Crystal creatures slowly are making their way out the door.
Do we hear the clay figures coming up the spiral stair?
Make an intelligence check.
I rolled a 1.
You don't hear them coming up the stairs, but that is all. You don't hear them at all.
Maybe when we go back down there, we could lead these things down there, and maybe they'll fight these clay guys. Just throw a torch into the middle of the place and let the crystal guys go wade through them. But I think we should check this other doorway. We might lose another one of our number.
Well, Bugs Bunny is going to say, well, hold on. Let those crystal guys go first. And when they get the flame, maybe then we go.
Good idea.
So he's just waiting for them to get through that door.
Okay. As they get through the door, you can see the magnificent, attractive statue pivots, and it shoots a couple of flame balls down on the statues. 2 of them shatter by the force impact. And then, just a little pocket of air. It's trying to shoot with its finger gun, but it seems to be out of juice.
Oh, fuel. Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, good job.
Sorry.
Let's head to that other door. Didn't seem that any of the others were trapped, so is it possible to take a bio?
Yes. I don't need to do that type of thing, but you humans probably do. So let's call it 5 minutes. That's how much time we will spend on the bio break. Thank you all for joining us. They're not dead yet, so there's going to be more to the session. We'll see you in just a moment.
We're not all dead yet.
Each one of them has at least two to 3 characters left, so the slaughter must continue. And I didn't want to walk into the massive terracotta warrior room. So they backtracked now, and they're too smart in some ways because they used the little crystal creatures to cause the big fire trap to run out of jet fuel. So here we are, we're back in that room. There's nothing I can do to kill them in here, and they are thinking about, I believe they're going to go through this door.
Correct.
All right. So,
You are smart.
Sorry, what was that?
I said you are smart.
Oh. Well, we shall see. I think I still have a chance here at making you guys hurt, but we'll see. You open this door, and on the other side, it's a musty room. It's clearly a burial chamber. There are 7 shrouded alcoves, which hold piles of loose bones. Rusty arms and armor adorn the walls beside each alcove, and funeral masks are mounted beneath the loose skulls.
Let us enter.
Mm-hmm. Let's
Billy
go
the Squire will
inside.
lead the way.
Okay, you enter the chamber. You feel that, there's sort of a heaviness to this room. It has a solemn feel. These funeral masks, each one of them depicts a primitive-looking animal. You've heard stories of these types of things. Your ancestors and the place that you are from, the warlords and barbarians from aeons past used to wear such things to demark their tribes and clans. Fierce, animalistic masks. There's one that's like a wolf mask. One is a bear, chicken.
Is there a pig?
Yes, there's a pig mask, boar.
Ooh, Parky's gonna go up to the boar. Put it on.
Okay. Well, you go over there and you grab it and you put it on. And as you do so, the little skull there leaps out and tries to bite you in your porky jugular. There. I'm going to roll a d20 now. An 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I roll.
Anything less than a 1 is going to.
It is 3 points of damage.
That's all, folks.
He's dead.
And the rest of you look around the room and these piles of bones. You can see one of them, like an arm, just kind of inching out, grabbing at the floor, just kind of moving very slowly forward. The others, shattering heads of skulls, kind of hop up and down, start to animate around the room.
Thanks for the raid. I'm Butterbee.
Whoa, we are getting raided by Goodman Games official. Welcome to 20 Sides. Let me just check my notes. Yes, 20 sides to every story. That's who we are. And we're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics. Portal under the stars. Trying to murder them. It's going okay. It could be going better. I just killed the Porky Pig.
Poor Porky.
Why don't we roll initiative? Just like before, if you've got a character that has an agility modifier, go ahead. Apply that to your D20 roll here. Alright, Cliff, what did you have?
14.
Oh, high roller again. How about Chris?
I rolled a 2 + 1, which is a 3.
Oh, not so good. How about
Not
Isaac?
so good.
18.
Yeah. Okay, Isaac, you're up first. 7 of these little animated bones or skulls or what have you from each pile are starting to move and crawl forward.
They're pretty close, huh? I think the best course of action is go after one at a time. I'll go after whatever one is coming out of this one. And my 2 characters first.
Nah, I don't know about you, little bone, but I don't think you have a chance.
And I don't know. And I got an 8. Does an 8 hit?
Yes.
Why do you
It's just
sound
a
so
little
upset?
bone. It's just sitting there. You have to whack it.
Why do you sound so upset?
Because then I only have 6.
Well, he hits him with his carrot. Apparently, that's what he's carrying.
What?
4 points of damage.
Okay, was this the boar?
This was the one that was up here.
Chicken.
The chicken.
Yes. You crack open the skull and you hear and then a little spirit just sort of apparates. You see a warrior put his hands together and he bows. And he ascends somewhere to outer planes or heavens or whatever you want. I don't care. But he's gone, and you've killed this thing, this poor little skull creature. Now there's only 6.
Well,
Oh, and you're gonna crush some more of my hopes and dreams.
sure, we'll go after. What is that? What kind of animal is that one?
Uh,
The second one.
that one's a panda bear.
The bear. All right. Well, Elmo Fudd is gonna go up.
It's
I
an
don't know.
endangered species. You can't do that.
Oh, don't look. Sorry, everyone out there. He's got his pitchfork. He's got a roll of 15 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, damage. 5 points of damage.
You see the spirit of this panda bear warrior just look at you. I'm a sad panda. And yeah, he
Are they
ascends also.
Are they happy or sad when they?
Hard to say. Human emotion is weird. But you
So
can
that's it,
tell
my turn.
they are no longer here, and the skull stops moving. So I guess that's good news for you. Okay, anything else?
Those are the 2 characters that you haven't killed. That's it.
Okay, well, we're working on it. Okay, Cliff, you're up.
Okay. This Squishy moves up to whichever one's closest.
There's a sea otter. One by the sea otter mask.
Okay, that's a 20.
That's gonna hit.
And that's 2 points damage.
Okay. There's a warrior that shows up with a ghastly array of little horns with little ear. I don't know what you call them. Little boop, boop, boop. It's just hitting the little horns with its nose. It doesn't look like a sea otter, it's like a person. But it's ghastly. And they smash the skull and this thing disappears.
Did you mean a seal?
Seal! Yeah, why can't a sea otter do the same thing?
All right, Sam Bass moves in for the next closest one.
Okay, it's a wolf.
And
By the wolf mask. Normal animal this time.
and that will be a 21.
That's gonna hit.
Six points of damage.
Okay, it goes down. That it?
Yes.
Okay, now it's my turn. What? We had a wolf. We did the bear. Okay, earthworm mask. That's the one that there's an arm that's crawling out, and Cliff, your character that just killed. Well, which one of yours has the lowest luck score?
That would be Sam Bass.
Okay, this little arm, this bone arm, is going to try to reach up and rake at you. Oh. 15 to hit.
15?
Yes.
That hits.
Okay. 2 points of damage.
He's down. He's gone.
Wacha! Got him. Killer 1987. Which character has the lowest luck score?
That would be Elma Fudd.
Okay. Baboon mask. Little skull leaps out and tries to bite at you. 12 to hit.
You missed there.
Okay. Well, we move now to Chris. Which of your characters has the lowest luck score?
That would be Sheamus, the potato farmer.
It is a natural 20.
Oh no.
3 points of damage.
He's still up.
Oh,
Wow.
But just barely.
And it is your turn.
All right. The one that just attacked Sheamus, whatever that was, he will attack back. That is a 9.
That hits.
5 points.
You crush it. There's only 2 left.
Sheamus moves up, or not Sheamus, Billy moves up to whatever the closest one was, the earthworm, right?
Earthworm.
That is a 14
That's a hit.
for 4 points.
Okay, you crush it. There's only 1 left. Each time, spirits. Fading off to the ether.
Balthazar does not normally do this, but he runs up with his dagger to attack the last one. And that is a 8. I don't think that hits.
An
Right?
8 hits.
Oh. For 3 points.
As you smash this final skull, the cobwebs and the detritus from around the room all seems to clear away, and the room feels pristine and new. The bone piles turn to dust and blow away, and you are left with just these masks of these 7 animals.
Wow. I wish I could clean out things that easily on my job.
From throughout these alcoves where these bones had been entombed, there are still some pieces of weaponry and armor that have not quite rusted away. A hand axe, a battle axe, and a set of chainmail can be recovered. However, they don't seem to be in the best of condition and are at reduced effectiveness.
Is there a thirsty? is there a limit to like a strength to be able to use weapons?
Ah,
Should I look that up?
no, it's fine. You can use it.
Okay, well if no one else protests, Bugs Bunny will take the battle axe.
Okay, that battle axe, it's a -1 to attack.
Okay.
I take it the hand axe can be thrown, yes? Right?
Yep. It too is at a -1 to attack.
Does anybody mind if Sheamus takes the hand axe? Gives me 2 people with ranged weapons. Anybody interested in the chainmail? How is chainmail compared to scale?
This chainmail will give you a +4 to AC.
That's the
Pushy
same
old
as scale.
thing if no one else wants it.
Go ahead. It's
Okay,
all
go for it.
yours. You'll look mighty dashing and
Well, I can't wear this to work, but I'll put it on now. It'd be for my days off.
you're gonna wear armor on your days off?
Yeah, I can't wear it into the latrine.
Oh, that's what you do. I was wondering what the smell was.
I thought everyone knew.
I
You
just
must
didn't.
have.
I just
You must.
didn't know. I was trying to be polite. I didn't want to bring up the smell.
Well, most people keep their distance from me. So
Does Porky Pig have anything that would be useful for us on him? Time to loot our bodies.
Porky Peg had a trowel, thieves' tools, and that's about it. He knew Dwarven. Aw. Dang it, his unarmed attacks were +2? Porky Pig! So, yes, if anyone needs thieves' tools. If not, I'll say Bugs Benny takes them.
All right.
My outlaw probably would have liked him if he was still alive.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, it was Sylvester. I didn't know how to do his voice very well, so I was hoping you killed him right away.
You're welcome.
One thing that Balthazar brings up to everybody, he says that there were 7 masks that were associated with those skeletons, and when the skeletons were killed, there was a ghostly warrior that showed itself and disappeared. There were 7 generals in front of the main warlord. It's possible that we have released spirits of those lieutenants or whatever that the
That's a good observation. Yeah.
Wow, yo, Willie, smart. Uh,
Are you saying that we should go back and take a look at that room, see if the clay soldiers are without commanders?
it's possible. I mean, there's no guarantee. I'm just saying that that number 7 was there. It might be a good idea to take these masks, however, also.
I think we should wear them.
Okay.
Good.
Maybe
Yeah.
it brings some power along with it.
Possible. I mean, they could be magical or something.
All right. I'll grab one
Who
of them.
puts on the earthworm mask?
Yes, I put on the earthworm mask.
I guess it just like kind of
It's just that covers his nose.
Yeah.
it just someone took a log and hollowed it out and cut it, split it in half, and boom, you got earthworm mask. Okay, you've got the masks. You can wear them. They're functional, like you can see through them. But they confer no apparent magical powers or anything like that. But you feel badass while you're wearing them. Like
Well, it
old
could.
school barbarians with their spears running through the woods, killing for fun. It's nice.
If my theory is true, it might be that if we wear these masks, it's a good idea. It could be that perhaps if there is an association between the 7 and the 7, it may be that the uh, the regular warriors may view
Listen.
us like, they may view us like the 7 previous. So it might give us a way to walk amongst them without being attacked. So I was just looking at them as loot, but I think wearing them actually is might be a wise idea. Or we might all die. No guarantees. But I do say, let's maybe try and lead those crystal guys down there as well. I don't think that's a bad idea.
All right. Bugs Benny will pick up the torch if it's still going, and he'll try to lead them.
They just kind of follow you. You pick up the torch, and they're just standing right by you, waiting for you to move. And then they shuffle along and follow.
Bugs Bunny will move north and attempt to open the door and get ready to just open it and throw the torch in, and not even. He's kind of afraid. Further
in
in.
this room.
No. He wants to. Is that door still open? Is this door still open
I
or
think
closed?
so.
I should say.
This one
Nothing's-
here?
Yeah, nothing's followed
No,
out.
nothing. It is a stillness in that room. Maybe a little sound of kind of like the water draining a bit. You can just see it's kind of like maybe a little bit of like dampness around the edge of the pool where the water is descended down maybe half an inch or so.
Okay. Bugs Bunny will. In that case, you know what? Bugs Bunny will throw the torch like in the corner there so that he could get rid of the things. And he's gonna jump back in the pool and look through one of those holes that he created. Is he able to see what's going on down there, or where it leads?
There does seem to be some light. Can't really see through so easy. It's just a small hole. But there is some light coming from somewhere down there. But you don't have like a clear view of the room.
He's gonna submerge, like to the rest of the group, and say, "Well, maybe, well, they haven't come up yet. Maybe we at least try to get a few more of these crystals and see what's down there."
I agree with that.
All
I
right.
don't know how much help it would be, but you can use my pitchfork.
Well, I got a crowbar,
why don't I
but
help
you
you?
can use yours. Yeah, come on down there, Doc.
Why don't I just help you?
Okay. They're gonna start harvesting crystals?
Yes.
Okay. You get another crystal. 10 silver pieces.
Nice.
Amos
And
as well.
Okay. You pry one loose to about 2 minutes of work. You pry another one out. Water going down the little hole from the divot. You've got a gemstone worth 10 silver pieces. You've removed, in total, 5 gemstones so far.
You said there's hundreds of them, right?
Yes.
Take forever. We'll run out of torchlight. We'll have to deal with these. Well, we'll have to deal with the darkness. So I think maybe while we still have some torchlight, we move back downstairs.
I'm used to working in the dark because they don't allow the torches down in the latrines because of all the gas, and it's not good. It'll blow up.
There's regulations?
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder how those regulations were put in place.
Well, too many of us gong farmers blew up.
It's a dangerous profession.
No one wanted to take the job anymore, so for safety,
Well, I guess adventuring maybe was like the safer option for you.
Well, it's comparable. It's pretty close.
Well, you've got your 5 gemstones. That's probably enough. You can stop pulling those.
The water dropping a little bit faster, or not really enough?
Marginally so. Very tiny holes.
Okay, they're tiny holes, so it'd be difficult to see. All right. Elmer Fudd's gonna say, "Well, we could throw Henrietta down, maybe the steps and see if she comes back up. What do you say?"
It's a good idea.
right.
Okay.
Henrietta?
Henrietta, my hen.
Oh,
Well, I still passed you through that room.
Oh, so
Okay.
they haven't followed us then.
They haven't followed you.
Okay, well that's good.
So you go back down there. That's what you wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You walk down. You're back in this weird strategy room with the handful of figurines on the tables. The door at the far end, you've closed it. It does not appear as if it has opened. You hear no movement from the neighboring chamber. All
Okay.
is quiet again.
Homer Fudd's gonna move up there, and he's gonna take. There was an extra. There's an extra mask. There was an extra mask, right? Because it was 7.
There are 7 in total.
All right, he's gonna get one of the masks and tie it on Henrietta, put it on the face, and then open the door and try to throw the hen in.
Okay.
Oddly enough, Squishy has the chicken mask on.
Henrietta has like the wolf.
Do you close the door after you throw the chicken in?
I might. Yes.
Yeah.
Do we hear anything?
Same as before. And the really cool looking guy at the end on the throne points at you. Big orb over his head. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but a big glowing orb casts light throughout the room.
Okay.
So there you go. You can see everything. But the little, not little, the medium-sized creatures in the pit, like clay, soldiers, start clamoring and clamoring and clamoring. They start climbing out. Henrietta.
What about the
mask.
7? Are they moving at all?
Oh. Yeah, about that. Those 7 lay crumbled in piles at the end of the hall. But it's only 7, so don't get like so excited because there's like hundreds of these other guys, so big deal. Anyway, the soldiers clamor, and you throw poor Henrietta, who didn't deserve any of this, into the room. And she goes, and then silent.
Oh.
How does
no.
it feel, Road Killer 87?
It wasn't me.
You've killed
didn't do it.
millions of people and 1 chicken today with your actions.
Well, Elmer Fudd doesn't. He's hurt. That was my favorite hen, but it did a noble sacrifice. Do we see anything else in this chamber? Like is there anything like worth, like, is there something worth protecting like in there? It seems like.
That orb that hangs over the warlord, it must be immensely powerful. In the hands of a wizard, very valuable. Also, the cool-looking statue at the end of the hall is carrying in his lap a scepter. Another artifact that if you could get your hands on it would be worth a pretty penny.
This is what we came here to do. I say we just run as fast as we can, past as many of these things as we can, and get to that guy. He's commanding them. I think if we take him out, we may not have to contend with the others.
Mm-hmm. Do we see any drips coming from the top of the ceiling?
Yes.
Is that when that water's hitting them? Does it do anything to them?
It's very little water.
Okay.
Guess we need more water. That would be the thing to do, I think.
All right. We might close. Can we close the door again before they get to us?
Yes. You can close the door.
Okay. All right. All right. All hands on deck. Let's get these gems out. I guess that's right.
Yes.
Okay.
But what about the charging in their plan?
Well, that would kill our characters, and we care about them. We don't want them to die.
But
Okay.
I think that will come after we give these clay figures a bath.
Yeah, then we'll go in there. We promise, Effie.
Okay. Fine. You go back up to the chamber with the pool, and you're gonna waste your time pulling out 10 silver piece gems from the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. How long? How many? And like, how long are we gonna be here for?
As long as we need to get most of that water drained into that pool below us.
So you're just gonna keep going and going.
Yes.
Going and going and going.
Okay, fine. Guess what happens? You're all in there pulling out gemstones. Well, pretty soon, there's so much water leading down into the other chamber. The bottom of the pool bottoms out. And you will fall and go tumbling down. Okay. Now it is time for you all to make reflex saving throws.
No.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Let's start with Cliff. Who are you rolling for?
Squishy Brown, my last character.
Okay, what did he get?
Well, Squishy had put on that chainmail. So that doesn't that give him a negative reflex?
Hmm. You're right.
Demete. Chainmail would be -5 check penalty.
Well, he said the chainmail was only worth -4 or 4. So I figure it doesn't matter. I only rolled a 4, so I'd be 0. So
Oh. He takes 2 points of damage.
2 points?
Yes.
Well, then he is still alive.
Okay, who's the other guy?
That's the only character I got left.
Oh, and he survived? Damn it. Okay, well, let's see what Chris has. Okay. Reflex saves.
All right. Sheamus McDougal. That is a 14 minus 4, so a 10.
Takes 6 points of damage.
Sheamus pops his pumpkin as he smashes into the ground. Billy the Squire. Yeah, he had 1 hit point left. Billy the Squire. That is a 14. Again, -4 is 10.
Is this your last character?
No, I still have my Wizard's Apprentice.
Okay, because this guy takes 1 point of damage, which it sounds like is all he needed.
That is correct. All right, now Balthazar. Oh. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
+1, so that's a 2. I don't know if that matters.
All right. Damn it. 1 point of damage.
Oh, that's his first damage. All right.
Oh. That's all of your characters?
That is it.
Road Killer 1987.
Bugs Benny. Sorry, is gonna go first. Ah, Doc. Uh-oh. Shit. He rolled a 3.
Uh-oh! He's gonna take 4 points of damage.
And I think he's dead.
Yeah, it's a stinker. I'm trying to think of a Bugs Bunny catchphrase to throw in the face.
I don't know. And then my last character, Elma Fudd. Please be nice to me, Steffi.
Yeah, he talks like a little baby.
I happened to think about this. We could have blown luck points on those, couldn't we?
Oh, we should have. I don't know.
I didn't even think about
I
that.
could have blown enough luck points.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this is gonna
Why?
be okay. Elmer Fudd rolled a 6.
How many hit points does he have?
2.
Okay. Oh, no!
Get out of here.
I rolled a 1.
Yay! Elmer Fudd's still up.
Oh,
This is wonderful. Can't wait to
not
talk like this more.
wonderful. It should have been tutorful or threaterful. That's it? That's all you guys?
Yes.
Okay. There's 3 survivors right now. Okay. So, what happens is, as you were in here pulling out gemstones, you accomplished what I think is your goal, to get the water to go from point A to point B. But you went flushed with it and went tumbling down. But as this happens, what you can see is all of the clay statues are melting and dissolving in this liquid, the water from up above. They cease to move and just turn to muck. But there is still one figure sitting on a magnificent figure of deep violet blue color, tentacles. He's pointing at you and he stands alone. Let's roll initiative.
Oh dear.
Now I roll a 20.
Okay, Chris has a 20. How about Cliff?
Well, I have a 20, pardon me, a 21. I rolled a nat 20 on it.
Oh, 21.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, other side of the railroad tracks there. Okay, road killered.
Elmer Fudd rolled a 15.
Okay. Okay, Chris, you are up first. statue on the dais stands and is just pointing in your direction. You stand maybe 20 feet from him, but you're down in this pit.
What is the range on a dagger?
We will say you can throw it from this distance.
Then that is what he will do.
All right. Ranged
That is-
attack.
That is an 18 plus 2. Question on Pack Hunter attack and damage rolls. It says for 0 level weapons +1. So should it be a +3 and then a +3 on damage?
Yeah, it sounds like it's your luck score modifier that you got.
My lucky sign. Yeah.
Your lucky sign. Yep, you can apply that to the damage.
Okay. So it's an 18, 20, that'd be a 21 on the roll, and 4 plus 3 is 7 points of damage.
Oh my gosh, you land the dagger into his chest. You can see bits and parts of him falling off, but he's not dead yet. But it was a near instant kill.
Ooh.
But he's still up. What else? That's your only character, I guess, so we're gonna move on to Roadkiller. I'm gonna ruin my day again.
Sorry, Steffi. Elmer Fudd's is he able to pick up Bug Benny's battle axe?
Uh-huh.
Alright, he's gonna grab it and he's gonna run over and go, yeah, excuse me, misto, but that's not very nice.
Okay, you wanna climb up out of the pit to try to get to him?
Yes.
Okay. On your way there, give me a strength check.
Okay. 14.
Okay. You crawl out of the pit like a little baby and you get up onto the
Hey.
dais with your weapon. Go ahead and make your attack.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting warlords. Ooh, a 20!
Fine.
Why did you throw
Roll
your
some damage.
That's a D10, huh? Oh, it's pretty good.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, a 9! 9 points.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Did you feel that one?
It's dead. It crumbles. The statue falls. Why?
Warted.
You won the game, I guess. I mean, I got nothing left in this dungeon.
Aw.
He drops the bronze rod that was on his lap and just falls to the ground. The crystal globe glowing above the throne is yours for the taking.
Balthazar will take that. Does anything happen when he grabs it?
As you grab the glowing orb, you can feel it pulsing with arcane magics. It will take some time studying this artifact to understand its inner workings, its connection to the weave of magic. But nothing happens to you.
In my sack.
You said there was a scepter as well?
Yes.
Elmo Fudd will pick up the scepter.
Squishy's just gonna make his
Oh
way out.
no. Engraved within the headpiece of the rod, a demon's face. It looks, in some ways, reminiscent of the serpentine creature that you killed without mercy earlier. What, Cliff, your character?
He's just making his way out of the pit, and he's complaining that he went adventuring because he wanted something different, and he ends up waddling through a bunch of brown muck anyway. So
This is, a comedy of errors for you, I guess. Anything
I'm
that you
going
would
back.
like, anything you'd like to do with your time as the others are gazing at their object?
he just says he's going back to work. At least he gets paid then, you know.
Give me an intelligence check.
10.
Would you like to burn any luck on this check?
He'll burn a couple luck.
How much?
2.
You notice and hear that water is draining somewhere. The southeastern end of the room. It would seem some of the pooling water is exiting, seeping somewhere.
So is it anywhere near the throne, or is it in the corner? Or I don't know. He'll trail where the water is draining to.
It brings you can hear water draining out in this corner of the room.
He's gonna look around to see if it's, you know, if there's any drain or grate or anything that it's going through. Uh, there could be a passage or something.
Searching around at the base of the dais, you find that there is a panel there that you are able to stick maybe the flat edge of your blade or a dagger or some such and peel it away. And on the other side is a crawl space, a tunnel.
Another crawl space. Yeah, I might as well go in. So
You open it up and you start to move down the passageway. It leads you to a treasure vault. Here, at the end of the crawl space, you see simple wooden shelves, a chair, a sleeping pallet, and the shelves you see a copper brazier, fine weapons and armor, and a brass-bound tome. In the center of the floor is a large pentacle with a perfect crystal circle at its center. Inside the circle is a stone table, on which rests a wrinkled, ancient body, whose countenance matches the wizard, the tentacled one that you destroyed the nice statue of.
So, huh?
At the head of the table is a concave depression.
And is there anything in that depression?
Not currently.
I'm gonna
Are we
go
with him
back.
or is he by himself?
I think he crawled away on his own like a sewer rat.
Where did the stinky one go? I don't smell him anymore. It smells rather nice now.
He's gonna go back and tell you that there's some more items down here. You know, I mean, I think that wizard tentacle guy was holding out on us.
The ugly one?
Yeah, that's him. His body was down here.
Let's go check him out.
Go check that out. Absolutely.
All right. You go. You take stock of the things inside the room, inside the chamber. You see that there is the copper brazier, worth approximately 10 gold pieces, an assortment of weapons including a long sword, a long bow, 40 arrows and quiver, a mace, a
I like
spear,
the bow.
a battle axe, a dagger, and a hand axe, a suit of scale mail, and a tome written in the language of the illithid.
I don't understand that. That depression that's there, is it about the size of that globe?
It is.
Balthazar gets into his sack and places that into that depression.
As you do so, you can see into the crystal bowl an endless field of bright stars on a faint gray background. You see a strange object. Seems to be made of metal. It is soaring through the stars. And from a portico, a window on this object, you see me. I'm waving at you.
What's that?
Right.
Oh, wow.
I send a message directly to your mind. And I say, I have waited a long time for someone to find this place. You must embark on an astral voyage. You must rekindle the spark of arcane magic. I need an ally in your world. This copper brazier that you found in the room that you're standing in. Yes, you should take it with you and fill it with wood from a dryad's tree. Ignite it with the spark of a living fire. The blaze will reveal the location of the other half of the rulership rod you possess. Find that for me, and you shall be rewarded. Goodbye.
A rulership ward.
Interesting.
The wood of a dryad. A wiving file.
It will present the location of the other part
Of the
like this-
wooing wad.
of the ruling rod.
I don't think the dryad would like us chopping their tree.
Well, he doesn't look so ugly when you get to know him. He's a bit he seemed rather pleasant.
That's
Yeah,
so
it's-
nice. You've learned to appreciate me.
Probably
My
'cause
character said that, by the way, not me. Oh.
Well, you've collected your loot. You've got a cool quest from a cool guy.
guess we can
From
head
here?
back.
It's time to head back.
We have
No
to tell
longer.
the others.
Others? Yeah, you gotta go explain to everybody why there's only 3 of you.
Right.
But you have done it. You 3 have survived. You did what the old man Roberts couldn't do, and he's dead now because he was on his deathbed when he told you the whole story, and so he didn't quite make it.
I was hoping
But
to be
you
able to
did.
show him we did it.
That's too
It's
bad.
fine.
Probably would have liked a good story like that.
I really loved old man Roberts. He had such a personality.
Yes. Well, maybe you can do something to bring him back, and you can tell him the story. Or maybe you can do something right to set the stars back the way they should have been before you moved them all over and took up half the multiverse. That is for another time to deal with. You return back from whence you came, rich with treasure. You could do something with that Brazier. Seems like scary business, but you could do it. But these are all threads for another time. Congratulations on surviving the portal under the stars.
Yay.
You were very smart. You did very well. You played very well. I have to give you that. I thank you for playing Dungeon Crawl Classics with me. It was my first time as judge. I had a lot of fun. Maybe I will do it again. And I will have a higher kill rate next time.
It was
What?
high enough. You did
Yeah.
respectable.
You,
Yeah, you
yes.
sure did. You sure did.
Well, for now, we will let you have your victory. I will rethink a lot of my strategies and look for ways to fudge the rules better next time. For us, this has been 20 sides to every story. Thanks for joining us. This was sort of a one-shot, one-off, but maybe I'll be back. Your first time? Oh, I see you Distance Place. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for hanging out. If you'd like to continue to hang out, come and join the Discord server. Oh, Roadkiller87, quick fingers. Yes, join us on the Discord. We often hang out. You can talk with us in the General 2. Don't ask me why. It's the General 2 is where we hang out. Not General 1. No. But you can come there, you can hang out, talk with us about tabletop games, role-playing games. You can ask about what happens when you burn Dryad's wood under a brazier. Maybe someone will know the answer. You can also sign up for our community games. There are lots of games for you to play. Just join the Discord and let us know you're looking for a game, and we will help you find one. I think that's all for now. We're going to pop away. We will toss a raid to one of our friends and bid you all adieu. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Good night. Thank you, Sephi.
Thank you, Sephi.